Today, I'm gonna try to make 10 beats in one day. At the end of the day, I'm gonna send these beats to a bunch of my rapper friends to see which ones they like the best.
That's crazy.
Classic, bro.
But here's the catch. I'm also going to include one more beat without telling them, a beat that I made on another day where I wasn't making 10 beats in a day, to see which ones they pick. Are they gonna pick the beats that I made really quickly in 15 minutes trying to knock out 10 beats in a day? Or are they gonna pick that one perfect beat that took me hours just to get right? And to make sure I'm not having a bad day, I'm also gonna have two of my producer friends help me out and do the same thing. So let's see what happens.
All right, beat number one. It's currently 9:36 in the morning. I just worked out and got a coffee, and that's literally all I've done today. And now I'm sitting here and we're starting the day. Usually I make my best beats actually first thing in the morning. That's so fire. Why am I making 10 beats today, dude? I want to make I want to make a whole song now. I gotta make 10 beats in one, sit in one day. That's the first dance beat I've liked in a while.
I feel like I'm starting to understand why people use loops. The first beat I used a loop, the second beat I didn't. When you have a loop and the melody's already done, you can put all your focus on the drums. And then when you make just a melody loop by itself without any drums, you focus all your attention on the melody. But when you do both, sometimes the drums lack or the melody lacks. Beat number 3, feeling good. It's 1 o'clock. I should probably get a move on. Fire. Already done. That's beat number 3. That was what, like fucking 10 minutes? I was gonna put a bass right here, but I just let it breathe.
I like the reverse.
And then to the highs. But it's the same loop. Fire. So far so good. Things are going as planned. For the next beat, I ended up sampling another one of those Japanese songs from the 40s, similar to that video and that beat you guys all love. But before we finish the rest of these 10 beats and see which ones the artists prefer better, let's take it back to the day before I filmed this video, where I talked to my friend Cody, who you guys probably all know. When I asked him to help me out with this video, he told me that he usually makes 10 to 15 beats per day. So I hit him up to ask him his thoughts on the process.
You were only making one beat a day, right? When you were doing YouTube?
Shit. Back in the day, honestly, probably like one beat every like 4 days, but like working on the same beat every day.
Yeah.
I'd literally wake up and be like, all right, I gotta do this to the beat and shit like that.
When did you change to like 10, 15 beats a day?
When I started realizing like what artists look for in beats, the shit you're doing, all the crazy shit you're doing before doesn't matter because they're listening to literally the melody and then the way the beat drops in. If they don't like the melody and the way the beat drops in, then they're skipping. So all the extra special shit you did at, a minute 45, all that doesn't matter. You could do that after they're done.
So you're saying just get the fucking idea out, and then after, if something happens from it, you can go back in and.
Let's say like 5% of them are really kind of come out. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I do all these fucking 3-4 days for one beat when you could do 10 ideas, get 4 or 5 ideas done in a night, and then the one that you're like, yo, this one's got potential, then you go back and you finish.
All right, dude. I'll hit you up. Peace.
All right, it's 2:40.
So yeah, what are you thinking?
I got 6 beats left.
What's your?
Oh, I thought you were doing 5.
I'm doing 10.
This is probably the part where it started to get hard.
I think this is the breaking point. Number 6.
All the beats were still coming out really good. It's just that I wasn't as creatively inspired as I was when I started the day.
Beat number 8. I get the na flop. This shit is. Yeah.
Well, maybe not every beat sounded good. But like the true YouTube producer I am, I finished my 10 beats before the end of the day and was able to send them out to the rappers to wait for their response tomorrow. Each folder had 6 different beats in them. Folder 1 was me, and folders 2 and 3 were Cody and Ed Talenti. Beat 2 was the beat that took all day to make, and beats 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6 were the beats that took only 10 or 15 minutes or so to make. Each of these artists had no idea, and they thought I was just sending them a pack of beats. I told them, pick your favorite 3 beats from each folder and your least favorite from each folder.
That's crazy. Everything's just on point, like timing wise and everything. That's a green. Beat 2.
In that way, hold up, down, flip that, roll up, down, smoke that, smoke up, down, baby so holy, she got so lost in the city, she looks so bad, it's pretty.
And to my surprise, there wasn't really any kind of a pattern. The only real pattern that I did notice is that beat number 2, the perfect beat from each producer, was never really the least favorite beat. But it makes sense because if you worked the entire day on a beat, it's not gonna really be bad, it just might not be perfect. Moral of the story is, you never know when a good idea is gonna come. Your best ideas could come when you least expect it. And funny enough, I actually took an entire week to film and edit this video, unlike my normal 2 or 3 days turnaround. So I hope it was worth it.